No, not all the time.
But the judgment stands, and the judgment is final. We have to respect that. Heath Herring really doing what he has to do against a powder keg like Igor Vovchanchyn. Oh, big right chopping down hammer fist. But Igor not even close to quitting.
And that's the end.
And, okay, I got to say Herring won the fight.
Yes, I think so. Absolutely, same thing.
But you can't take it away from Igor. I can't picture that Igor is really going to suffer that much in the rankings with this kind of a loss, if it be a loss.
No, and you know what? Those fighters here in Japan, they don't suffer anything, because like anywhere else in the world, if you lose, you know, people don't look at you anymore. It's very strange. Here, you put up a good fight, you always win. You have no respect, no loss of respect here with the people in Japan. Now, here we go.
I think that both these guys fought a great fight, but it was Heath Herring at the end that was just dictating and dishing out a beating to Igor Vovchanchyn, as Igor's face plainly shows.
What a round number one this was.
Judge Nishi, Heath. Judge Koyashi, Heath. Judge Nishi.
Okay, Heath Herring has done it. He has decision the very tough Igor Vovchanchyn. Another huge win on the dossier of Heath Herring. Heath Herring wants a rematch with the Pride champion Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. He stated that clearly to us. And this is a beautiful stepping stone for Heath Herring.
Yeah, but it's like he also said, you know, I'm 23 years old. Can you imagine if I would have won the title? Everybody's going to come after me. I got to defend it all the time. Maybe it's better to get it a little bit later, get a little bit more mature, a little bit more better at boxing, because obviously he's been boxing only for one year and a half. Now they worked a lot on the striking, more and more. It's going to make him a better fighter. And
I think Heath Herring is definitely going to be moving to the top of the chart, so to speak. Maybe number 3 position behind Antonio Nogueira and Randy Couture. Igor Vovchanchyn still in the top 10. We'll be back. And there he goes, Igor Vovchanchyn. Okay, I'm here with the Pride heavyweight champion, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. Now, let's talk about that. How did you get the nickname Minotauro?
Like a couple of years ago, I was training boxing in the gym, and they asked me about some nickname, and they put the name because I'm a scary man. They said that I'm big and I'm pretty scared, something like that.
And do you think that you're still scary in the ring of Pride?
Yeah, when I get there, I try to be scared.
In a non-title fight, Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira will take on Enson Inoue, a very tough individual, but he's going to basically need to win the lottery to win this fight.
Oh yeah, he does, because he's coming off of 3 losses. Actually, he stated last time that he was going to retire, but now he's back. He wants to show the people that he's still there. Rodrigo, he is a very good boxer too. He's an amateur boxer. He was an amateur boxer, and we saw him trading punches with Heath Herring, and he was the better one in the exchange right there. So what is this fight going to be? I don't think that Enson's going to take him to the ground and stand up. I think Nogueira has got the better thing of it.
I think Nogueira could actually knock him out standing up, but Enson Inoue early on throw some real serious haymakers. If he catches Rodrigo, and that's a big if, it could change the fight around, but you got to go with Nogueira in this fight.
You are the heavyweight champion of Pride right now, and a lot of people regard you as the top fighter in mixed martial arts. Do you find that it's a lot like being a gunslinger in the Old West?
Yep, I feel like that, and always they're gonna challenge me. So I keep training always, and that time I'm pretty ready for this fight. I've been training too much. I've been training like 10 hours a day every day, so I'm ready for everybody.
10 hours?
10 hours away, every day.
Now this guy is widely regarded as not only the Pride heavyweight champion, but also the best fighter in the sport. Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira from the Brazilian top team.
Yeah, I would say if I could recruit in the heavyweight division, because we've got some unbelievable fighters also in the other divisions. But he certainly is very, very well-rounded. His transitions, submission transitions, and let's not forget his boxing. Look at him. It's very good. Takedowns, takedown defenses. Dangerous guy, 10 hours a day. He trains 10 hours a day. How can you train 10 hours a day?
Yeah, and I think he does. Look at him shadowboxing. That's a very correct stance. I don't know that many people are going to criticize those boxing punches.
Oh, no. How many amateur boxing matches he had? A lot. Gas panic. Oh, now that is a place that I know here in Roppongi.
Yeah. You know, Antonio Nogueira started boxing when he was 15 years old, but he's primarily known as a submission man because he submitted Mark Coleman, Gary Goodridge. He won the Rings King of Kings 32-man tournament. He went 6 wins and no losses in 2001, and that was 4 submissions and 2 decisions. He's definitely, at the age of 25 years old, at the top of his game, and Enson Inoue has got a big task ahead of him with this man from Brazil. Nogueira.
Oh, yes, he has. What are you going to do?
He fought against Heath Herring in probably the greatest heavyweight mixed martial art fight ever, and that was in the Pride Fighting Championships, Championship Chaos, last December, and he did everything to Heath, and Heath wouldn't submit, he wouldn't quit, but Nogueira basically dominated the whole fight, and it was still a great fight. He says he feels 100% in this fight, and he feels even better than he did in his last fight, and he says people in his country treat him like a king now.
Yeah, now they do, but he said before when he fought Coleman, everybody was saying that, oh, he's going to lose, and he thought, oh my God, everybody thinks I'm going to lose, but that turned out differently.
第7試合を行います。青コーナー180センチ 97.5 キロ Ensign Inoue.
Ensign looks like he's got a few new tattoos on him.
Yes, he did. He came before the fight. He came to me and he says, but show me your palms. He actually put also some palm tattoos in, but I see here his legs, his head, his arm.
This guy, the crowd loved him.
Did you see it? He threw a right knee, boxing combination, followed it up with a right knee. People at home didn't see it, but I saw it.
Ensign's only chance is to land one of those huge bombs that he was throwing when he fought Igor VOVCHANCHYN in Pride Return of the Warriors back in August 2000. And you know, he actually surprised Heath Herring when he fought him. He can surprise a guy standing, but he's gonna need more than a surprise. He needs to knock out Nogueira, because Nogueira technically at the top of his game, this is a really tall order for Ensign Inoue here. He's got his own cheering section here.
He's gonna jump out throwing bombs.
We'll see. He's been going to Thailand on a number of trips to learn how to strike. And Nogueira going for the takedown, driving hard. Why? Pushing him down. I don't know, but it's a thing where this is interesting.
This is very interesting. I would have never, ever expected this.
I would have thought that Nogueira would go out there and throw the jab, throw the right hand, throw a low kick, just stick and move. This is really different. Ensign Inoue has been to Thailand 7 times, and he stays there usually for a week at a time.
Hey, listen, the kicks he just made to the legs, they're pretty hard, I'll tell you that.
I don't know. I think this is I wouldn't advise this strategy for Nogueira. I would say to Nogueira, stand up and box.
That's it.
Okay, good move.
He's got a tattoo on his liver.
That's only the 3rd time you've said that tonight.
Oh, I got it.
Are you abstaining?
That's only 3 drinks.
Okay, Nogueira chopping in with a tie clinch himself into the underhook. Actually, he's got him clinched up. And Ensign Inoue using a punch he might have learned from Igor VOVCHANCHYN, coming around the back of the head and hitting the knuckleball up against the ear.
Yeah, this is very strange because Nogueira told us that he has been working on Thai boxing a lot.
I think that he didn't really have a game plan coming in. He probably just thought I'm just going to fight him. But he's actually letting Ensign into the fight by doing this.
Yeah. But what was the game plan? He said he's going to tire him out a little bit. He's going to, in the beginning, he's going to do jiu-jitsu, and then later on in the fight, that's what he said, yeah. Now I remember, then he's going to work more striking.
Okay, now,
there we passed it.
He already passed half that guard. And it looks like, is he going to go for, he's going for the Kimura here. It's a hammerlock. If he gets side mount, this is going to be a really difficult position for Ensign Inoue to get out of.
Oh my God.
Even right now, because he's got his leg over his head,
could be the end.
It could be the end, but I don't think Ensign. Oh, Ensign stacking up. He's going to go for it. This is going to get. He's probably going to have to tap on this.
Maybe not.
Ensign's keeping that arm straight, which the referee's got it bent.
That's right. He's got to bend the arm of Ensign, but Ensign won't let it. Obviously, and otherwise he's got to Go for different. Oh, this could be dangerous because he could go for the armbar here, and now he's going to go for probably. No. Okay, but he's going to give it up and play it over again. Okay, Ensign got out of trouble there. Shoulder strike there by Ensign. Ensign has fought smart so far and conserved his energy. Usually comes out in a rage, trying to just blitz the guy, but he didn't do it this time. He sometimes runs out of gas as a result.
Yeah, people learn from their mistakes. He did it in his last 3 fights. He lost all of them. So he thinks, you know what, let's change strategy. Let's put some more tattoos on it, on me, and go a little bit more Thai boxing. And he's doing a great job right now.
Ensign said, now quote him, he said, I'm not supposed to win. I'm going to go out there like a pit bulldog. So far, he's been a very controlled pit bulldog. But now he's starting to unleash. Ensign landing the left hand on Nogueira. This would be a colossal upset if he won, if he finished Nogueira.
Oh, Nogueira reversing him. Now, this could be very dangerous now.
But Nogueira had this position before. Nogueira ate some shots there. He probably said, to hell with that.
People at home, don't think that the tattoos make you strong. Don't get that out of my comment, what I said just before, because otherwise I'm going to be somebody who starts a trend. Here, guillotine coming up. And he doesn't have it because he's got his arm out. He's posting with his left arm. Now he's going to try to hold his arm.
No, he looks like it might. Nope. Doesn't have it. Oh, there he goes. He's got it.
No, he doesn't.
Got the arm in. Nice. Beautiful escape there by Ensign Inouye. Now on top. Quite a bit more of a gutsy performance than we even expected from Ensign in this fight. But he's fighting in a controlled manner.
He is doing very well. I'm impressed. But oh, there we go for the triangle. Oh, but you see, Ensign knows his front game too. Triangle choke, armbar coming up, and he will know.
He's got out of there.
He's toe hold. He should reverse to the other side.
He's got the toe hold because he got his arm locked in there.
No, he should have. The right hand should have been on his toes, and not the left hand.
Ensign landing an upside down reverse knee.
Oh, no, he's got the shoulder lock. He's going to sit up. He's going to sit up. He's got a shoulder lock. Nogueira's going to sit up now. Oh, this could dislocate.
This could be bad.
Oh, he gets out. He's going to hook. Yes, there he goes. Okay, that's it.
And now he's going to go for, he's going to pull him into an armbar, upside down armbar. Not going to get it, not going to get it.
No, but he's waiting now. He's going to go for a triangle in this position. If Ensign tries a wrong move, he's going to lock it in for a triangle. Oh, here he goes again. Nice.
There it is, right there. 4 minutes left. He's got it. Ensign
triangle. It's going to be over.
It's going to be over. Ensign, I doubt will tap. I think it's going to, the referee's going to look real close.
And this is going to be over. I mean, come on.
He's got it. The fight is over. Ensign Inouye has been choked out. Choke. What an awesome fight.
I told you, went from the arm straight to the thing. He's just waiting, and then goes straight into the guillotine. And he did it.
I must say, wow. To his credit, Ensign Inouye really gained a lot of respect for me in that fight.
For me to do the same thing, he did a tremendous job. Especially against a guy like Nogueira, he did very good. Oh, he stands up and falls down again. He's out. Yeah, you gotta let him down.
It was 6 minutes and 17 seconds. It was by triangle choke. Ensign was on top, and he got choked out by Nogueira. What a beautiful fight.
Beautiful. Also for Ensign.
Yeah, because Ensign just finally got caught. And the thing is, when Nogueira slapped that triangle on it so fast.
I told you, he was waiting for it.
And then he got him, and Ensign just, he doesn't have it in his constitution. He's like a Don fight, he just won't tap out.
No. He came in to fight, true warrior. He did a good job. They can say whatever they want, but that was good.
What a tremendous grappling match. And it had everything to do with technique,
everything to do with heart and soul by both gentlemen, because Ensign used a lot of good technique to escape and to punch Nogueira a couple times when he reversed him.
And hard. Yeah, rocked him a few times.
And who would have thought the fight would have started the way it started?
That young lady is probably Ensign's wife or something. I don't know.
That's Ensign's wife, and I would have to say, good work, Ensign.
Yes, because she had the Hawaii drapes.
But Ensign's up and chirpy and congratulating Mario Sperry, Nogueira's teammate there. And a round of applause for, there's Nogueira right there. Another submission victory by this man who claims and backs up his claim of having the best submissions in the sport today.
Surprise, surprise.
The Pride Middleweight Championships are up for grabs. Vanderlei Silva takes on the very, very seasoned Kiyoshi Tamura in a super fight, really, here in Japan.
There's going to be a tough one for Tamura. I think he's got to stay on his feet. Then again, I think he shouldn't stay on his feet. But what should he do? Should he take him to the ground? He better be on top if he's going to go to the ground, because if he's going to be on his back, it's going to be end of story.
You seem to be implying that this is a lose-lose situation, but technically, Tamura has got great skills. He's a pretty good kicker. He's a good submission guy. But you're going to need to be more than just good against Vanderlei Silva. He can hurt people. He can knock people out. Very hard to take down. Pretty good on the ground against Sakuraba in their second fight. Expect explosions from Vanderlei. Expect smooth submissions from Tamura.
Okay, here we are, the Pride Middleweight Champion right there, Vanderlei Silva against that man, Kiyoshi Tamura. A very intense struggle, and here we are with the president of Dream Stage Entertainment, Mr. Morishita, going up and doing the ceremony of the belt, which is up for grabs in this fight. Vanderlei defending the belt that he won when he defeated Sakuraba in Pride Championship Chaos last December. And here it is, Kay Grant doing the announcing. Challenging for the Pride Middleweight Championship is Kiyoshi Tamura from Japan. Getting a huge ovation here from the crowd.
I wonder why. Oh, here we go with the hands.
The champion, Vanderlei Silva. Vanderlei never fails to deliver an aggressive fight. He comes forward. How will Tamura shut down the punches, the kicks, the knees, the takedown attempts, boss?
He's a very scary individual right here.
Yeah, Tamura literally closed his eyes to avoid the stare down. The crowd is into this one.
Yeah, expect to be, this is going to be fire right away. Bang! The left kick from Tamura to the body. It's going to come. Because that's a strong weapon that he has right now. But Vanderlei watches tapes. They do their homework. So you got to watch out that he's not going to counter it with the right straight. That's a perfect kick to counter with the right straight. Bang! Oh, there we go already.
He took him right down. He's getting into Tamura's guard. And Tamura trying to wrap up his arms so he can't punch. And Vanderlei going down with the punches.
I didn't expect this at all, actually.
No, I didn't either. But Vanderlei decided to take the fight to the ground after a couple kicks by Tamura.
Yeah, but he did so good with the right straight. Why would he take him down? You know, I mean.
Tamura's got a real, actually opened his guard now. Vanderlei.
Nice punch.
Yeah.
That dropped.
What's your prediction on this fight, Bob?
Yeah, prediction is if it wouldn't have gone to the ground, I would have said right away, you know, okay, Vanderlei is gonna punch and kick and knee and finish the fight with it. And even if it's on the ground, you don't get out of the guard and start kicking him, do the stomp, everything. Well, that was a good punch right there. But I mean, now he goes to the ground. Maybe he specialized himself in this last 2 months for some certain submission move, and he wants to try it out. We don't know. But I see him the better striker than the grappler.
Oh, yeah. Well, we discussed earlier. Oh, now, Tamura's doing some pretty good leg work here, but we discussed earlier about you training and you possibly wanting to come back. And I think the winner of this fight, what would you think about a match with them?
Yeah, certainly, I would like to fight, you know, like any other top fighter. But I could just think, like I said before, that Vanderlei is just a real good matchup for me because he's a striker, but obviously he takes Tamura to the ground. But I just like to brawl too, you know. So one time a nice little brawling match.
Well, do you think if you fought Vanderlei, he'd take you down too?
I don't know. I don't know. It would be smarter to take me down than to take Tamura down, I think.
Why is that?
Because I think I'm a better striker than Tamura. I think Tamura came out of the submission area. He's got a real good left kick, but I've never seen him like finish somebody with like punching combinations or like other combinations on his feet. But he did on the ground with submission. So
I agree with you on the breakdown of this fight going to the ground like this. I didn't expect this. I thought that Vanderlei was going to turn into a brawl. And now he's really grounding and pounding. Tamura has never fought with punching to the face on the ground in his life.
There was some solid blows. You see, maybe he just trained on this.
Yeah, maybe.
Ground and pound. Whoa!
Tamura trying to get Vanderlei's back. It was a good hustle there by Tamura, but now he's in worse trouble, in my opinion, because he's going to have to give him knees, and Vanderlei breaks loose from this clinch. And Vanderlei trying to get him down. Vanderlei coming and raging with the punches, knee to the belly. Vanderlei really teeing off here on Tamura. Tamura trying to get that fight on the ground again. Vanderlei knee to the face.
Beautiful. See, this is exactly what we expected. This is what we expected.
But Tamura, now bleeding a little bit, did get the fight back to his feet because he started to eat punches, but it's kind of a lose-lose situation for him right now. What does he have that he can stop Vanderlei with? The theory would be a submission, but that's a theory because Tamura, he had some rough battles in rings. He lost a tough one to Gilbert Ivel. He fought he fought Hensel Gracie. He was the first guy to ever hand Hensel Gracie a loss. But Hensel isn't the kind of striker that Vanderlei is.
Yeah, listen, if he could not, if Sakuraba could not submit Vanderlei, then I don't see Tamura submit Vanderlei.
Tamura is really taking a little bit of a shellacking here from Vanderlei. Now Vanderlei dives over the top and throws a big right hand.
Now we're going.
Yeah,
kicking the leg.
He's trying to kick the head. Yeah, Vanderlei's a real slag.
Good knee to the plexus.
And Vanderlei showing some good wrestling there. Tamura is looking up like a mess right here.
Whoa, Vanderlei looks real sharp.
And we only are halfway through the round. Expect Vanderlei's going to try and knock. Oh, what happened? There's a punch. Tamura nailed Vanderlei. Vanderlei taking Tamura down.
Tamura getting up again. Oh, knee to the body.
a rough and tumble brawl in the fight so far. Tamura surprising everyone by doing what a number of people have done, and that's hit Vanderlei and dazed him for a second, but he just dropped him one knee. Because Vanderlei, in his want to deliver such an aggressive fight, occasionally leaves himself open.
Yeah, like you saw just before, he started laughing when he slipped, and that's the moment he's very, you know, he's vulnerable, because then he wants to show his opponent that he didn't feel anything, he wants to smile, and he forgets about defending himself. That's the moment you really want to attack him.
This is going to be a long 4 minutes for Kiyoshi Tamura before this round is over.
Yeah, if they keep doing it like this, they're going to stand up the fight. I don't see a problem here for Vanderlei. Why
I think Vanderlei should just as soon as he breaks the overhooks, he should just throw the guard away and maybe soccer kick him one time and stand up.
Yeah, if Tamura traps his arms and holds him, he's probably going to get a yellow card also.
They've been fairly judicious about the yellow cards tonight.
Yeah, that was strange. Hey, like in every sport, you see things like that.
That's right. But so far, it's been all one way except for the kick at the beginning and the punch halfway through by Tamura. Vanderlei delivering the punches in bunches on the ground.
Yeah, the referee's going to come in now and he's going to put the fight up.
Yeah, he's got to, because he's got the double overhooks. He just wants to shut him down.
Yeah.
They should restart it. But who knows? Yeah. One thing you don't have to worry about Vanderlei is him running out of gas.
We've never seen that before. So it won't, especially for a title fight, I bet you that's not going to happen.
No.
Tamura's bleeding quite a lot. But he cannot apply the drowning method because he's on the bottom.
The infamous drowning method. Maybe it would be the capillary drowning method.
Look at him, he's pushing his air pipe right there, but yeah, it doesn't work. Controlling with the head like we saw in
Heath Herring, right?
That's it. Yeah,
Vanderlei seems pretty content to just sit in the guard and just pound away. There seems to be no threat whatsoever from Tamura in a submission sense to defeat Vanderlei at the moment.
No, this is going to go to round number 2.
And then it's going to be a real tough restart there at the beginning of that round for Tamura.
No, Vanderlei should just pound away to the body harder. Oh, those uppercuts are good too.
This has been sort of a textbook statement of ground and pound from over, under, side, body, head, short punch, uppercut, like you said. Vanderlei really showing people how to do damage while in the guard.
Yeah, but it's not going to finish the fight, you know. If it's, that was a good one. You see, punches like that, a couple, is going to set things open, make things open for another shot, maybe to the body or another hand shot, you know, the other hand.
Well, in Vanderlei's last fight, the fight did go, now he rocked him on that one, and Tamura can take a shot here. As I was saying, Vanderlei's last fight in Pride Cold Fury 2, December of last year, he went quite a long time with Alexander Otsuka. As a matter of fact, it went into the 3rd round. Maybe he's trying to get a workout in.
Yeah, maybe he tries to break the sweat first before going into the round number 2.
Well, it appeared to be pretty much total domination there by Vanderlei Silva. A lot of destruction being meted out to Kiyoshi Tamura. I've never seen Tamura in this bad a shape during a fight. Of course, then with rings, they don't allow punching on the ground.
Yeah, that's a big factor right there.
This is like, to have your first fight under these kind of rules against the man from Curitiba, Brazil, is really a courageous endeavor. Here's Vanderlei bashing away.
Those were good shots. See now, that is ground and pound.
A little forearm action in there. And,
beautiful. He escaped beautiful.
You got to hand it to Tamura. He's taking the shots, but he's not giving up. There's no quit in his mind.
Nice escape, beautiful escape.
And it was a good hustle to try and get Vanderlei's back, but Vanderlei really hustled as well to shut him down.
Oh, Tamura doesn't look good.
Tamura, in his corner, he's got TK Kosaka and Murakami Kasanari giving him instructions. Tamura's going to need a little bucket of ice for his face after this fight.
I think so too. I think so too. One thing he shouldn't do is blow your nose. I did that one time after a fight, but my eyes were closed. Do not, people at home, blow your nose if your eyes are closed, because your face is going to look like a wing. No, like flipper. You blow your whole eye up with blood, and it looks ugly. Even I, El Guapo.
Second out. Second out.
That's an amazing thing. I never thought I would hear that from you.
I couldn't believe it myself.
But you know, I'm sure that you'll be able to retract that statement at some point in your life, saying, I didn't say that, Stephen.
Oh, it's on air. It's live. Left kick to the body. Here we go.
Vanderlei's going to blitz it.
Yeah, they say maybe that's right, huh? You want to do something with right.
I think what Vanderlei wants to have happen is get through this fight without even a scratch on his face.
The best way to do that would try to finish it right away.
Yeah.
That was a good kick.
That was. And Vanderlei answering back with his own left.
Oh, cat no. See those kind of kicks. Oh! That was a good left hand right there. And when they start smiling, that is most of the time.
Oh! Vanderlei coming in, walking right through Tamura's punches, and Vanderlei tripping Tamura down, getting him down. Tamura having the guts to stand there with Vanderlei and just trade. He didn't back down in that exchange.
No, and Vanderlei is cut. I saw him getting cut by one of the punches. Here you go. Yes.
Wow.
I got such a good eye.
Really do. Yeah. So Tamura really is trying to win this fight. Yeah. In his mind, I don't think he's going to give up at all, no matter what happens.
No, I don't think so. He's here to fight. He wants to go the distance because, let's face it, going the distance with Vanderlei, that
is an accomplishment in itself.
Thank you, sir.
But it's interesting that Vanderlei was vulnerable to Tamura from punches.
Yeah, he came in suddenly with that right straight.
Maybe the first southpaw striker that Vanderlei ever fought.
Yeah. It was a left straight, actually, yeah? Yeah, it was left straight.
Because he's a southpaw.
Yeah. And that kick to the body, the left kick to the body, it was a good kick.
Great kick.
Yes, this could go into the next round if they go like this. This is what we want to see. There you go.
Yeah, Vanderlei doing his nasty work with the kicks and punches.
Oh,
there it is! That's it! That's it! And it was a knockout with one punch! With one punch, folks! Vanderlei Silva landed the cleanest shot of the fight. And it was a one-punch knockout with a straight right on the jaw, boss.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want to see the replay of this one.
Look at that man right there.
Whoa, is he pointing at me? Just kidding.
You are funny, Masito.
Oh, I go, man.
In 2 minutes, 28
Wow, I
seconds
want
into
to
the
see
second
the replay of this because that was a shot. That was a right hand.
Oh yeah, it was 2 minutes and 28 seconds of round 2. Vandalay took a little bit of a slacking in that fight, and Tamura fought a very courageous fight.
Oh yes, he did. And he had a good, nice reversal.
His courage could never be questioned. He was just flat out gun.
Yep. Like you said, man, it's going from rings with no striking on the ground suddenly to the pride, but then against an opponent like Vandalay, that is a scary thing to do. Look at it, great sportsmanship here. Like we always say, oh, here we go, here we go. Correct.
And you know, it was overhand right, and it was right on the side of the jaw. Tamura was out. He basically he didn't want it anymore.
Watch this, he loads it up all the way for the oh my God.
You know, Tamura went to the well one too many times in those punching exchanges, and it was curtains for him. Vandalay jumping up on the ring ropes,
shouting at the camera.
Yeah. And he's saying something. Is he saying, boss? What is he saying? He's saying something. I'm sure we'll get the full lowdown when he gets the pride belt strapped around his waist. There's his master instructor, Fedrigo, toweling him off. A very impressive victory for Vandalay because it was a one-punch knockout. The guy can punch.
No questions, no questions. He can knee, he can kick, he can punch. And I bet you can submit too. You remember the armbar he had on Sakuraba that he let go? Yeah. But,
so who would be next for Vandalay Silva, boss?
I don't know. Steven.
I think that there are a number of good matches for him. I think, well, I mean, do you think any fighters from Holland would?
I mean, yeah, certainly. But maybe fighters from Holland living in California.
Well, where in California is there a Holland transplant? I'm talking about the northern part of the San Fernando Valley?
Yes, a little bit of there, That's supposedly good people come from there. Nice, good attitude, and very handsome. That's also. Yeah.
Okay,
here we go.
And he's going to get the belt strapped around him again by the president of Dream Stage Entertainment. And there he is, the Pride champion, Vandalay Silva, the man of the night.
続きまして明治生命保険相互会社取締役業務部長近藤道夫様より勝利状が贈られます。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the press conference of FRYE 19. Okay.
I'm tired of all this crap. I want 24th to come. I want the bell to ring so that I can go in there and do what I do best. And I'm a fighter. I do it. That's what I am. I'm a professional. This over here is not a professional. He likes to bring people's families into it. And you know what? You're going to pay for that, right? You should not all. You understand what I'm saying? Come on the 24th. You better bring it all because I'm gonna die.
Do you respect Ken as a fighter?
As a fighter, yeah. Fighter, he's fantastic. He's tough. He's one of the toughest fighters out there. He's still one of the top fighters out there in the world. But as a person, that guy's a...
Do you respect Don Frye as a fighter?
No. Why? I just think as a fighter, a good fighter respects other fighters. And what he did to me, I mean, prior to all the things that he has said, you know, I did respect him. But after what he did, I mean, he had no reason to open his mouth and start talking about my personal life. Nobody has that right. And the minute you do that, you lose all respect. He's lost my respect. He has no respect of me. As far as I'm concerned, he's a piece of shit. And when I get in the ring, I'm going to treat him as such. Like I said, you don't kick a sleeping dog.
Okay, now you're one of the first guys who came in with a little bit of boxing because you used to be a pro boxer. Ken's done a little bit of boxing training himself. Do you think that's going to be a factor?
No, I've seen Ken's boxing abilities or inabilities, however you wish to describe them, and they're not a factor.
Well, I ain't afraid of nobody, and I've taken every fight that anybody's ever put in front of me. I've fought some very credible fighters, a lot more credible than him, and I don't run from anybody. And he's calling me a chicken and that I'm hiding from him? And he's got, when he steps in that ring, he's going to find out, he wished to God he got a couple more fights, because when I'm done with him, he probably will never fight again when I'm done. If I get the opportunity to get a hold of something, I'm going to break it. I will break it, because he has disrespected me, and I'm not going to sit there and listen to anybody say I'm going to duck him or I'm chicken. So if I get a hold of something, you can count on one thing, I'm going to break it.
And now the one that we've been waiting for, Don Frye versus Ken Shamrock. These two guys come from the same era, both UFC champions, both pro wrestling legends, now unsettled business in the Pride Fighting Championships.
I can tell you one thing, Stephen. I was there at the press conference in Beverly Hills at the Hard Rock Cafe, and these two guys actually went at each other there. They needed like 20 people to pull them apart. So one thing is for sure, there is bad blood.
Big time. And these two legends in the sport of mixed martial arts are going to settle that. Don't expect this to go the distance, folks, and don't blink.
Okay, Ken Shamrock entering into the Saitama Super Arena, and man, he has got a grudge against Don Frye, big time, boss.
Well, I have never seen something intense like all the pre-interviews we saw from Ken and from Don. They really do not like, it's not a good word, they probably hate each other.
They actually hate each other. It's a good thing that they don't have weapons. Like if they had samurai swords like at the beginning of our show, or if they had like an Uzi or something, that would not be pretty. Look at that special effect. Look at that. Oh, that is unbelievable. Ken Shamrock, and it's showtime here. Ken Shamrock has got quite a temper, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. We were in a few meetings. I told him before, when you were in the meeting, in the press conference in Beverly Hills, the Hard Rock Cafe, they actually went at each other. He's getting more and more angry the closer the fight came, and now he's on his peak, and he's going to try to settle a score right here, right now.
Now, do you think that strategically, him getting so angry is going to work against him possibly?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think in a fight like that, if you hold a real grudge against somebody, you gotta stay relaxed, because if you let your emotions flow and you're gonna throw bombs and you empty yourself and it has no effect, it could be a big factor. You should try to stay cool and at the right moment release his anger. You know who that said? Bruce Lee. He said it's controlled anger. That's the way he fights, controlled anger. And it's exactly what Ken needs to do today.
Well, we've seen Ken dish out beatings in the Pride Fighting Championships with his knockout of Alexander Otsuka, who he had no anger toward. And we also saw him give everything in the kitchen sink to Kazuyuki Fujita, and that was in the return of the Warriors show back in August of 2000. In the ring, Ken Shamrock. And now here comes Ken Shamrock's sworn enemy, Don FRYE, Don the Predator FRYE. He is the antithesis emotionally of Ken Shamrock, meaning that he's been just absolutely cold as a block of ice in this whole big production coming up to this. We had a couple of really, really successful dates for the press tour in Los Angeles, as you mentioned, Boz, also in New York, and people really took to this matchup. But Don really has kept his cool as far as the, rumble and scuffling shenanigans.
Yeah, and also, he started to fight in Beverly Hills. He threw a glass of water in Ken Shamrock's face, and that's where Ken got kicked off, and they both wet at it. And they needed a lot of people, I can tell you that, to separate those two guys.
Yeah, because it's two big guys, over 220 pounds, strong as oxen. FRYE is one of the original guys who really made strikes effective in the early days of mixed martial arts. Came on the scene in 1996 at the Ultimate Fighting Championship #8. And because he had some professional boxing matches, he was able to met out a lot of punishment with his fists and really kind of became the first guy to ground and pound.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He was the first one combining the boxing with the wrestling. Yeah, I said it many times before. He was one of my first heroes there, right there. Tough as nails. Really tough as nails. We said to each other, he can play straight right into a Western. He can play wide arm.
Oh yeah, I asked him like a couple of days ago when we were talking to him, I said, John, have you ever thought of acting? Because if there was a Clint Eastwood movie where there was an evil sheriff, you would be the man.
He would be the man. He said, no, I don't like to act. I said, and maybe I cannot act. I said, listen, you only have to read up the lines and you're going to get an Oscar nomination because he is the person for that.
And it looks like he's real focused. And I'm telling you, expect bombs in this fight, folks. Expect leather to fly. Expect wrestling. Expect submissions. Expect danger.
Wow. He had a little smirk on his face.
青コーナー183センチ 96.8 キロ Ken Shamrock!
Okay, Ken Shamrock, the former UFC Super Fight champion and former WWF superstar.
赤コーナー185センチ101キロ
Listen to that crowd. It's obvious who the favorite is here tonight. Don FRYE got a huge ovation. Don't expect them to shake hands here. Don looks a little bigger than Ken. And now we've seen the pre-fight, and now they're going to fight for real.
Forget about Vanderlei stare down.
Look at this stare down. They are less than an inch away. Oh, they touched. It's on, folks. It's on. This is the fight that we have been waiting for. Ken Shamrock versus Don FRYE. The grudge match of grudge matches.
No touching gloves.
Oh, they're going right to war in the center of the ring. Clinched up.
Oh, body shot. Shots to the body, the liver.
Oh, I love that. Ken not fighting with the rage he had expected. A knee by Don FRYE. Over underhooks here.
The body going to take their toll.
Eventually somebody's going to land something to the head, but they're going to have to get out of this clinch before they do that. Listen to the crowd cheer. I feel like I'm in Thailand. Every time in Thailand when they land a strike, listen to that. Every time he lands that shot, the crowd, it's like a gunshot of voices screaming.
Well, look at the side of
Ken Shamrock's body is turning red here.
That's going to have a huge factor, boss, near the middle to the end of the fight as far as stamina is concerned.
That's one thing for sure, because you can't breathe relaxed. You know, he's breaking his breathing rhythm.
And if stamina be one of the factors, Don Frye has always had unbelievable stamina, where Ken Shamrock actually in his last fight in Pride had to throw in the towel because he was exhausted.
Yeah, but then again, he comes in at 212 pounds. That means he's been working on stamina, conditioning.
I think so.
Oh, these are hammers, man.
Oh, they're going knee for knee, punch for punch.
He's got to watch out for knees, because the first one is going to throw a wrong knee or a knee in a kind of rhythm, like throw it 3 times in a row. The other one's going to grab it, it's going to take him down.
This is such a high-stakes affair that both men, ironically, are fighting on a more conservative level.
Yeah, because both men know that they're both dangerous, you know.
Okay, excellent choice by the referee, Yuji Shimada. Now expect a bomb to land here. Is it going to be Shamrock to punch? Is it going to be Frye to punch? They're brawling here. Shamrock doesn't want to stay on the outside with Don, it seems.
There we go again.
Doesn't want to box with Don. Don wanted to box from the outside. Okay, there's a good solid knee right at the middle by Ken Shamrock.
Yes, the second one he threw this round and landed.
There you go. Get your head right there, Ken. Good. That's what you want, baby. Right up.
Good knee to the leg by Don Frye.
That is a smart thing to do.
Chopping away with knees here, clinched up.
Go back to your punches, baby. Come on. With your right hand, uppercuts.
Wow, 2 big guys going at it. This is who's going to make the mistake.
Okay, now Ken landed the first punch to the chin of Don Frye. Oh, he went high with that knee. Ken trying to brawl here. They're shooting shots. A lot of those missed.
There you go.
Yeah, we know this position is going to come to end. You know that there's going to be a moment in the fight, something's going to go to the ground, and then it's going to be dangerous.
But I wouldn't be surprised if the referee stepped in again.
Nice knee to the body.
Yeah.
The left knee.
I think it's a thing where both of the guys, even though Ken mentioned he had no respect for Don Frye, I think he does.
Of course, man. Come on. These guys are, Jesus, they're both so good. You got to respect each other.
You do what you got to do.
You can't go in with no respect, because then you're going to make mistakes.
If you'd seen a highlight reel of Don's fights, and Don Frye has only lost 1 fight in his mixed martial arts career, and that was to Mark Coleman, and he never quit. The referee stopped the fight. If you saw a highlight of Don Frye's fights, he's been terminating people with the punches, occasional submissions. It would make me respect him.
The Predator is the perfect name made for Don Frye. That's one thing for sure.
But Ken is fighting the perfect fight right now, and Ken is dangerous. Okay, Ken is dangerous always with submissions. He's got a great guillotine choke, and he's got great leg locks. Don, a southpaw fighter, right foot in front, with that right jab coming out. Ken going with a right hand to the body. Whoa!
Another nice right hand. Nearly glanced off.
Okay, now, I expect that Don got both underhooks here. The fight may go to the ground now. 5 minutes left, halfway through round number 1. Now there's I knew that was going to be, right. He was open. Don to the side of Ken Shamrock. Yeah.
Perfect. My God, man, this is on the edge right here, sitting here. You feel it.
Yeah, they're right in our laps here. I mean, hope they don't fly out of the ring and land on the table. Both men hugely successful in mixed martial arts before both went into pro wrestling right around the same time. Then both came back out of pro wrestling.
I saw Don giving the punches to the body, and then starting to really defend it. It could mean that he was hit there, that he felt it.
Okay, now there's a tie clinch there by, over the top.
And now Don Frye fight out of the normal boxing stance.
Orthodox stance by Frye. Frye with the right hand. Okay, Ken landing his own right hand. And they clinch up again. 4 minutes left.
Hit his rib, hit his rib. 1 minute.
Looking up again.
Go for it right there, go for it. One to go, Don. There you go.
Nice left knee. He's chopping with the knees to the body. I think that's a key factor here, you know, to constantly attack the body.
Well, I've got to tell you, oh, nice knee to the body there by FRYE. FRYE back out, orthodox stance. FRYE eating a right hand by Ken Shamrock. Shamrock going in for another clinch. I've got to tell you, this is surprising the way the fight is unfolding to me, because I expected them to be just going out there and just duking out. Whoa! On the ground, Ken going, looks like a front leg lock. He's going for a leg lock here.
And if he keeps the leg, he could go for a heel hook.
Don spinning out. Don getting on top.
He should really watch out because the inverted heel hook is there right now.
Don pounding away. This is where Shamrock
should peel it up. Don peel it up because Shamrock's got the shoes on. It's very dangerous.
Oh, he's got it cranked.
He's got it cranked.
It looks like FRYE may be in trouble here.
Yeah, but as long as he keeps holding the arm, Shamrock's arm is peeling it off, then maybe he can defend it.
This is definitely the game plan.
Very dangerous.
This is the game plan that Shamrock needs, but Shamrock, oh, kick to the face. It is legal with shoes. Looks like FRYE is not in trouble at the moment.
But he could be in serious trouble.
But, you know,
yes,
I think Don FRYE is the kind of guy that just won't tap out. Don FRYE is in big trouble here.
He should defend the arm. He shouldn't do it. He can break his leg right here. Oh my God, it hurts. Oh, it's going to go over. He pushed the toes down. He should really watch out now.
Don's going to stack up. Oh, can't give it up.
He's getting up.
He gave it up.
No, knee bar.
Don is in.
No, is the heel hook still safe? He's got a heel hook there. Don's got to try. Don push it up, but submission. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, guys. If Ken is not going to succeed at this,
he's going to blow so much energy.
Yes.
That he's going to, if they stand back up, Ken is trying everything in his power to get that submission. And it looks like Ken is going to give this one up too.
Oh no.
Don is going to chop away now. Don going to probably, if Don gets the mount, it's going to be a bad situation.
He's going to try a different one. He's going to try a toe hold, I think, or a knee bar. He's going to roll into a knee bar. He wants to roll over. Oh, yes. This is probably not going to work, but if he can roll all the way over to the left, for Shamrock to the left, he can go in, try to roll into a knee bar.
Okay, there seems to be a little bit of a pause in the action. And
oh, this could be dangerous.
Oh, figure four toe hold. Ken Shamrock trying everything he can.
But there's only 1 minute left. He better hurry up if he wants to finish with it. And this is going to take a lot out of you, man. Trust me, guys. Don is just waiting. It's amazing. He has no
Don is kicking back here, doing nothing. He really doesn't feel the threat. Maybe he feels he's got so much strength that he just doesn't feel that there's a threat there. I just don't picture Don FRYE tapping out ever. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, but this could be dangerous right here. If he can bend his leg right now.
Oh, Ken's getting sloppy. Oh, no. This is... Don needs to punch him with the right hand, but he's going to ride the round out. And the round is upon us, folks. Is Don FRYE injured? Did Ken Shamrock do enough to injure Don FRYE? We don't know. Oh! Wow! If Don FRYE gets up and walks back to his corner, okay? Okay, he's okay. No, he's kind of...
not okay.
Not okay.
He was limping.
He was limping. He's standing. If he has an injury to that leg, it's going to have a huge impact on the rest of this fight. Will Ken Shamrock still have the energy after all that intensity trying to get the submission at the end of the round?
Wow, I'm looking into Ken's corner. We actually cannot see from here. He is sitting down. Yeah, we cannot see if he's tired. Look at
both men eating punches there in that exchange. And here we go. Here's the inverted heel hook, as you said, Bas.
Oh my God, it's gotta hurt. Look at this. Oh. Don should have pulled Ken's left arm off. It is crazy. I mean, everybody would have tapped with this lock.
Don Frye, I don't think it's in his constitution to tap out.
No, it's not.
I just don't think the word tap out and Don Frye will ever be used in the same sentence other than the one I just said. Now Ken looks tired.
Yes, he looks tired.
He gave everything he could, and he got cut in that round from the punching exchanges.
Yeah, but like you said, we don't know what happened to Don's ankle. Ankle or knee, it's one of the two, because whatever is the weakest, that's going to give up with an inverted healer. Oh God, man,
this is intense. Don is there, looks like he's ready to rumble.
They're taping his ankle, I think, today. From what I can see here, and not the viewers at home. Yes, they're taping his ankle.
Taping Don Frye's ankle in this corner. We're seeing Ken Shamrock here on screen, but Don Frye ready to go. Ken looked like he definitely took some lumps in that round. But there seems to be... Okay, here it is, folks. Probably don't expect a lot of bouncing from Don Frye right now. Don is walking okay on that leg. Duking it out again. There's a right cross by Don Frye over the top. Right hand by Frye again in the clinch. Shamrock definitely needs to get this fight on the ground again.
Yeah, he needs to attack the same leg again because... But then again, can he finish it with it? Because I've never seen this. Don locks his hand, so it looks like he's maybe going to go for a throw. That will be a throw to the right now, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I saw him when he was warming up in the ring earlier in the evening, doing a lot of throws. Underhook throws, leg picks, takedowns.
Well, the interesting thing is, in pre-fight, Don Frye said he thought that Ken Shamrock was one of the best leg lock guys in the world, but he said that he, Don Frye, might try to leg lock Ken Shamrock, but we didn't see that in round one. We saw Ken Shamrock exerting the submission attempt on Don Frye. Don Frye boxing away, trading punches, but most of those didn't land. Don got looked like he's working for a guillotine there, but Ken gets out of it. Don chopping away.
Relax.
An absolute war of wills here. Who will blink first? Who will make the first mistake?
And honor is a big thing right here. Who's going to win this honor game that they've been playing for the last 4 or 5 years?
It's like you said at the opening of the show with the sword boss, and you said it again, and I totally agree with you. Punching him to the leg?
Yeah, I did that in my Thai boxing fights actually also, but with these gloves it's way more effective.
VOVCHANCHYN has done that before too.
You see, Don Frye should now knee the leg. I mean, if he hits it, he might as well knee it also. Ken should explode and go for a takedown.
We've got 3 minutes left in this, the second round. Both men locked up in the over-under clinch, chopping away with punches to the body, trying to win a battle of attrition. I expect the referee will break them up again very shortly. Knee there by Ken Shamrock.
There you go. Look what you got. Go home. Hold on, Don. Hit him in the ribs some more.
Yeah, people don't realize here what. Oh, that was a good knee to the solar plexus.
Ken trying an uppercut there. Ken, they're trading knees here.
Hit him in the ribs. Hit him in the ribs right there.
Look at your right hand, man. Punch to your right. Right to the face.
Yeah, Ken is now, it looks like he's waiting for the knee to come again so he can grab it.
And Don chops and Ken chops with punches, and I expect the first guy that lands a clean punch is going to seize the moment and maybe seize the fight. Right now they haven't really landed any real clean shots from a distance. They've been content to lock up, and that's the best way to avoid hard shots.
Looking good, Don. Looking good.
What do you think, Steven, after this fight? Would they shake hands, whoever wins? What do you think?
Boss, that's a good question, because with all the emotions invested in putting out all the hate toward each other, I don't know.
They got to respect each other for this now.
Well, at this point, personally, I didn't think this fight was going to go past the first round. I thought they were going to go out there like two rock'em sock'em robots and just duke it out until one guy landed a clean shot to knock each other out. But here we are in almost through the second round, and we're in sort of a pattern, and this fight could go the distance.
Yeah, for sure it could go to the distance. It's only one thing, if that's going to go one more takedown, that could be the end of the fight.
I must say,
by ground and pound, or by submission.
Yeah, but I say that if this fight goes the distance, it will be emotionally dissatisfying for not only the combatants, but probably also for the audience.
Yeah, and who's going to win the fight?
Right, because at this moment, well, I don't know. Ken kind of did well at the beginning, but now they're both kind of neutralizing each other, so the beginning doesn't really matter because it's going to be who's going to try and finish the fight at the end. And that will come down to stamina. 30 seconds left, folks. Will they land the bomb? Doesn't look like it.
Oh, knee to the body again.
This hasn't been as exciting as I expected it to be.
No, but you know, on one side you could expect it. You know.
Well, we don't know. The third round is the telltale. It's the telltale round because in that round it was a wash. Both guys did about the same thing. They probably on a punch and knee stat, it would probably be exactly the equal amount thrown and landed by each combatant.
Wow, man. And it takes a lot of energy. That clinch work, standing there, punching, kneeing. It doesn't look like it, but it does, trust me. One little mistake, boop, they will throw you on your ass.
I think right now, see, we got the clinch. Not punching away at the leg, trying to put in a deposit to the bank that'll pay off dividends at the end of the fight, but the end is coming close. So somebody's got to get busy here. Somebody really has to take the fight to the other guy and dominate. I think whoever wins this round is going to win the fight.
Yep, exactly right. And they both know, because they know the rules. They say in every rules meeting, it's not judged by the rounds, it's judged by the whole fight. Who finishes the strongest is the one who's going to win the fight.
Well, it looks like, I'm sorry?
No, both corners will for sure tell them that.
Yeah, I think that the ankle of Don, which got pretty much twisted every which way but loose in the first round.
Yeah, it was like The Exorcist.
Right, it was like, right, exactly. It was a total, help me. I think it's not a factor now because he stood there and he didn't really limp.
They're giving him some oxygen, the same oxygen as Michael Jackson uses in his chamber.
And that's a novel thought. I wonder where the chimpanzee is.
Tito!
Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. A lot of advice being given to Ken Shamrock. What would the advice be here?
Like I said before,
go out there, knock him out.
Go for it. Give everything you have.
Yeah, you got to. This is the thing. But to try and knock out Don Frye, that's not going to be an easy thing to do.
The thing that they're going to say is, like the Rocky movie, all your love, all your hate, all your everything. That's probably what they said, because their honor is on stake right here, round number 3. If they're not going to win it, they're going to lose it.
And it's no surprise they didn't touch gloves at the beginning of that round. Probably not going to touch gloves even after the fight. But here we are in the same pattern. Yeah, I want to see a different texture in the fight than this clinch.
No, for sure. Yeah, everybody wants to see. You want to see somebody who's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, there he goes.
That's right.
Frye not landing cleanly. Oh, they're going to go here. Oh, he knocks him. Don Frye knocks Shamrock down. He knocks him down. He's on top now. Oh, my God. He strikes him with the right hand. This is classic Don Frye right here. Classic Don Frye. Don Frye on top. Ground and pound. He's hurt against Shamrock. Shamrock's taking a pounding here. Frye in control. It was a big punch that put Ken Shamrock down. Looked like it knocked him out for a second, but it didn't. Shamrock bounced back. Frye with a forearm over the throat. Shamrock in possible huge trouble. 4 minutes left in the round, boss.
Ken Shamrock
giving his back. Oh! Ken Shamrock on top. In the guard of Don FRYE.
Bennett's going to close the guard now because it's going to be dangerous. Ken for sure is going to attack his leg now.
But does he have the energy to attack the leg? Don should sweep him here. I don't know that Ken has got the energy to avoid that. Okay, but Don left him. He gave up on the butterfly with the guard.
Yeah, so he can't go sweep him anymore. That's one thing for sure. If they stay like this, within a minute, if they don't do anything.
Okay, that's smart. A smart move. Don should just lock him up and get a restart.
That's it. I just wanted to say the same thing. Stephen, you are phenomenal, Mr. Pride Professor.
Well, I'm phenomenal only because I'm next to you, boss. The rootin' birthday boy.
Oh, thank you very much.
And we're coming to you live via satellite. And this has turned into an outrageous fight in this, the third round. After a lackluster second round, they exploded in a punching exchange. FRYE getting the best of it, putting Shamrock on the deck. But now, Shamrock recuperating and getting on top. Now, Don FRYE is going to go. No, he's not going to go for Kimura. But something is going to happen here.
Oh, he's trying to
double armbar.
If he's going to tap on that, that would be amazing, amazing, amazing. No, he does not. Obviously. Yep, he's got to really work now. Don's got to keep on chopping in order to win the fight, and then really he's got to do something. He's got to try to pass the guard, fall back with a leg lock, and try to fix this. This is what he does.
Just like you said. Now, Don may not have the... Oh, it's the other leg.
Oh, it takes it. Oh, he's going to go for toes.
Oh, he's got to get out. He's getting out. He's got to get out. He's got to get out of that.
Now he's going to get a leg lock of himself. Don can put a toe hold, actually. He can apply a toe hold on Ken's leg.
Yeah, and Don can just lean back, and he's going to... Battle of the leg locks here near the end of round 3.
He's got to watch out now. Both of them got to watch out. Being the leg lock expert,
Don could just lean back and close his left elbow in and have his... Yeah, Don should lean up, close his left elbow in, and lean back.
He's got to push the leg off and do exactly the same inverted heel hook that Ken is trying to apply on him. That's what he should do.
Oh, my heart is pounding right now.
Me too, because there's 1 minute left.
There's 1 minute left.
Who's going to do it?
There is no overtime.
Look, he's going to do a toe hold. Don can do a toe hold.
Don will not tap out, I don't think. I don't think it's...
Don really can do a submission move here right now.
Right there, he could, right there.
He's doing the same thing.
His own heel hook.
He's got to pull the knee, the right knee.
Can't slip off with the heel hook.
Don's got to pull the left knee back. And now he's got it. He's got it too. They both got it. Jesus Christ, 30 seconds. Oh my God.
Nobody's going to tap though.
Who's going to tap? No, nobody. They rather get the legs broke.
Don giving up on it. Don's going to stack up. Oh, I just want to see more of this fight.
Oh my God.
The end is there.
But look at this leg. Look at Ken Shamrock's leg. It's an exorcist move right there, it looks like. Whoa! What a wild.
Checkmate. It was a checkmate finish there by both guys. Are they gonna shake hands?
They
No.
gotta shake hands.
Come on, guys.
They gotta
shake hands.
They gotta shake hands.
They've been in a
gotta
war.
shake hands.
Okay. Hey, there we go. Yay! All right. They finally embrace. Finally, that's what we wanted to see.
That is sportsmanship right there.
Absolutely. Bad blood just came to an end, let's hope. Although we still got a decision to hear. Who's going to get the decision, boss? I don't even want to go out on a limb on this one.
No. Forget about me. I'm not going to say anything either.
I can't.
Wow. This was unbelievable. Last round was exactly what we wanted it to be.
It was non-stop action, punching. Okay, there they go again.
This is good. I like this.
Yeah, it was not the kind of fight I expected. But what we got was
a willpower game.
That's right. It was a complete battle of wills, waiting for the other guy to blink, the other guy to make a mistake. Here we go to the judge's decision.
I'm going to be quiet.
Judge Okabayashi, do. Judge Nishi, Ken. Judge Kobayashi, don't fly.
FRYE has squeaked it out. He squeaked it out. He absorbed the heel hook, which looked to break it, almost break his leg in the first round, Bob.
Oh, listen, I got blacklocked by Ken Shamrock, and trust me, it hurted me, and Don is going to have a problem tomorrow. He got to, because that wasn't the first blacklock that he did in the first heel hook was unreal that he came out of that. Let's talk about the last heel hooks that they applied on each other.
Well, I'll tell you, before we talk about that, you said it, I said it, this was a battle of wills. Now here's the punching exchange. There's the punching, and Ken Shamrock, it was a left hand that put him down, and he threw his hands back, but to his credit, he did that, but that's what won the fight for him.
Yeah, that was one of the fight, and he got up right away. He took the punch, and he jumped up right away, but Don threw him back, but he was awake.
But I'll tell you, what I was saying before was that this was a battle of wills. They fought a very strategic fight the first two rounds. The second round got a little slow. It was getting even frustrating, but the third round was definitely a payoff.
My God.
They let it fly in that round.
That was great. Great fight, then.
Great fight, Ken. Ken Shamrock did not succumb to the punches of Don FRYE. There he is with his lovely girlfriend, Alicia.
Oh, yeah, Alicia is a nice girl. Here we go.
Okay, Don FRYE, gonna tell it like it is.
Please tell English. Speak English.
Ken Shamrock won this fight as much as I did. Great fight, Ken. You're a class act, sir. Thank you very much.
最高の試合がそうすることができてありがとう。
I said some things to Ken I apologize for. It was below the belt. It was a cheap shot. Ken's a true professional. I didn't keep my end of the bargain on that. I apologize. You're a great athlete.
今まで例のことを言ってきましたが、今日の試合でケンが素晴らしい選手だということが分かりました。ごめんなさい。そしてどうもありがとう。
That's a real man that has to apologize, to know when he's wrong.
I'd like to thank my corner, Steve Owen, Danny Fakur, Sam Zitello, Justin McCauley, Randy Martinez, Rich Moreno, John Foley. They taught me stuff I didn't use. I was lazy. Should have fought better. I apologize to you.
それからお礼を言いたい人がたくさんいます。スティーブ・オーウェン、セン・ジョンソン、ダニー・デイマン、ジョン・フリー、レニー・マルチネス、サム・ソテロ、リッチ・モレノ、ジャスティン・マコレー、どうもありがとう。
What a guy, man.
I'd like to thank the Golden Ranch Fire Department, C-Shift, for taking care of my daughter, Katie, and the emergency crew at University Medical Center. Thank you for taking care of her. You all are saints.
そしていろいろな機関に対してもお礼を申し上げたいと思います。本当にサポートありがとうございました。
I'm getting emotional.
Well, we both love this guy, and I mean, this was just.
I'm going to take my beautiful wife, Molly, and we're going to take a week off.
You're going to take a week off? What a month.
I ain't joking about that. I think it will.
それから妻に対してもお礼を
Probably
言い
going
たい
to
と
take
思います。それから
a
1週間後の
little
休み
time
を
off
取って
to
ゆっ
heal
くり
that
孝
leg
行
up,
したいと
but
思い
he
ます。
seems to be fine on the leg.
I'll be back. I'll see you all later. Thank you very
ま
much.
た戻ってきます。
Oh, yes, yes, indeed, he'll be back. He will be back. Don FRYE, we want him to come back. Boss, I think that Don FRYE should write a book called Willpower.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it would just be a thing where the book would consist of one sentence. Just don't give up.
Do not give up.
That's
Do
right.
you give up?
That's
like
right.
the referee says, but he doesn't.
Yes, Don FRYE, back in Pride, back in the winner's circle. Okay, I'm here with the winner of what I would think was like a dogfight, Don. I mean, your thoughts?
It was a dogfight. It felt like I've been bit and chewed up and spit out.
Well, you're really back in the mix now. What is next for you?
I'm going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to soak in the sea and do what my wife tells me to do.
Did you do always?
Always, yeah. Always do what my wife tells me to do. You know?
Yeah, you're right, because she's sitting behind us, you know, you got to be able to watch out.
Good woman.
Don.
Beautiful.
Don.
Beautiful woman. Nice.
Don.
Smart, too. Yes,
Don. The bad blood between you and Shamrock, is that over with now?
I think we all left it out there on the mat, you know, all over the mat. But I think it'd be a great rematch, you know. I think Ken beat it out of me, and I beat it out of Ken, but, you know, I think the fans probably want to see it again.
Okay, and the leg. I mean, did he really crank that thing? I mean, we couldn't believe that you didn't tap.
He cranked it. Yeah, he cranked it. He did a great job. You know, he's the best. He's the best at that ankle lock, you know. And I'm here to tell you, you know, he is the best at that.
Well, I can speak on behalf of my partner, Boss Rudin, and say that we are really impressed, and you didn't let us down. Ken didn't let us down. It was a tremendous fight, and we look forward to seeing you back in the Pride Fighting Championships. What a show it was tonight. We saw this man defeat Ken Shamrock on a split decision, and we also saw Vanderlei Silva defend his title with a devastating one-punch knockout over Kiyoshi Tamura. And then it was Igor VOVCHANCHYN losing a decision to Heath Herring. But, Boss, the spectacular fight, Pele versus Newton, that was awesome.
My God, who could have expected a fight like that? We knew Pele was going to come out throwing bombs. Then it went to the ground. Then Newton got that knee to the head. Everybody, including us, thought it would be over. But he recovered like in 10 seconds. Pele stayed a little bit on the ground. Then he reversed it, took Pele in the armbar and cranked it. He needed all the power he had, but he got the armbar and Pele tapped. It was an unbelievable fight.
That was one of the greatest mixed martial art fights I've seen. Antonio Nogueira exerted his will and defeated Enson Inoue. So that's it for Bad Blood, and I'm Stephen Quadros, along with Don FRYE, my partner, the birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday to you.
Como obrigado. Sayonara. Take care. Bye-bye. Take care.